All right, today we're going to be looking at 2025 Sage Low Series Mega Box. So real quick, I'm still on the road traveling. This is part of our road trip rip series, and I had to run over to Walmart. I had to pick up a few things since I'm on the road all week, and went over to Walmart in Newport News area, and was in there. I found some of these regular sleeves. As you can see, the crappy ones are gone. And I had some top loaders, just no sleeves to put them in. So we have our nice state-of-the-art cards back here, properly encased, that I pulled earlier. I'll link that description. I'll link that video in the description below. So you can see how I got those cards out of the Zenith Mega Box. But anyway, back to the task at hand. We're over in Walmart. It's all the lonely box sitting on the shelf, and when it's all by itself, you kind of have to do it. It was $43.79, I think, for this box. And so in this box, yes, it's unlicensed. I'm not a fan of unlicensed products at all. As you can see, you can get Dylan Gabriel, Cam Ward, Quentin Judkins, Carson Beck, and Luther Burden are on the front. Obviously, we're going to be looking for Cam Ward. In this thing, you get 8 inserts, including 5 autographs. On the back here, I guess these are the odds on the box here. This box contains a random assortment of 2025 Sage Low Series football cards, number 1 to 100. Look for exclusive purple level base, all right, autograph and peak performance cards, 8 inserts per box, including 5 autograph cards. Look for randomly inserted exclusive Patrick Mahomes signature of champions autograph cards. Of course, context subject to change. All right, so here's the checklist on the back, as you can see here. Sorry about the lighting. It's a hotel room. It is what it is. And this is the card we're looking for right here, Patrick Mahomes the second. That's the one we're looking for. And if you're having trouble reading, I'll just read off the sneak peek autographs. Israel Mondi, Matthew Golden, Deshaun Jones, Will Kamick, Robert Spears Jennings, Dominic Jackson, Jaden McGodwin, C.J. Anderson, Tyler Van Dyke, Byron Brown, Bud Clark, Drew Aller, and Riley Leonard. All right, so you can see this is what we got. So real quick, all the sides of the box. Just the bottom. I think I've already showed you all the sides. There and there. All right, so real quick, we're going to pop this open. And we're going to see what this is all about. Oh, wait, Jalen Hurts came in. Joe Burrow decided he wanted to fall down, so we'll prop him back up. Hopefully they're going to bring me some good luck. We'll see. I'm kind of counting this as dead money. Unlicensed cards don't really hold much value. This is purely for entertainment value. We'll prop the box up like so. All right, there we go. Our mega box. All right, so we get all of these packs. It just looks like they're clear. Drew Aller on the front, so we're just gonna start ripping. Spoiler alert, you're gonna know what the first card is on every one. All right, so we got Drew Aller, next level. Jalen Noel, next level. Jordan McLeod, next level. Thomas Gordon, tight end. Xavier Repstro, wide receiver. Colby Young, wide receiver. Deontay Trader Jr. for our first auto. And, of course, their stickers just put on there. So, yeah, it's an auto. So we'll sleeve them up. Safety. Is that... Let's see. University of Maryland. Okay. It's one of those alternate uniforms. I actually wasn't sure what he played for. So that's going to be our first, if I can put this thing in a freaking top loader, auto of the day. All right. So we still have 4 more in play. So I guess we still technically have a shot at Pat Mahomes. LaShawn Williams, Muhammad the third. I believe that's Muhsin Muhammad's son. He used to play for the Panthers. His dad did. Michael J. Studevant, wide receiver. Tyler Morin, wide receiver. Brew McCoy, wide receiver. All right. Nothing really too exciting in that box. Like I said, don't expect much from these. This was sheerly for entertainment value only. Antonio Brown, next level. I guess these are the inserts, the purple parallels or whatever. Carson Beck, quarterback, University of Georgia. We'll keep him. Yvonne Stewart, wide receiver. Nick DiGiardino. AJ Henning. Donovan Edwards. All right, here we go. AJ Henning, wide receiver. And AJ's a Northwestern guy. Sleeve him up real fast. I will say, even though these are what they are, I actually prefer an auto like this over the diaper relic cards any day. So for me, this is a kind of a win-win. So there we go. There's our 2 autos so far. So we still got 3 in play. I guess technically we can still go for the Pat Mahomes. We'll see. Alan Bowman, Cam Miller, Jimmy Horn Jr. That's Joe Horn's son. I believe that's Joe Horn's son. He's pretty good, actually. Yeah, for Colorado. Shamari Simmons and Michael Evans. All right. 2 packs down. Still not much of nothing. I think will we get a Carson Beck? I think probably our Beck's card from the parallel. All right. Tyler Van Dyke. Alan Bowman. Cam Miller. Evan Stewart. Kobe Hudson. Ethan Garbers. Once again, I do apologize for lying. It's horrible. Oh, here we go. Tez Johnson. Peer Performance. Yep. Old Tez. So with these, I guess they highlight a game. He had 12 receptions, 180 yards. Damn, that's pretty damn good. 2 touchdowns. So that's pretty good. Oregon Cal. There we go. Way to go, Tez Johnson. Jalen Noel. I believe he played for Iowa State. All right. Jordan McLeod. Prater. Roman Hemby, and Dylan Gabriel, quarterback for Oregon, I do believe. Yep, Dylan Gabriel. We'll hold on to him. Okay, so what are these over here? Did we run through these already? Oh, yeah. We already said this. All right, moving on. Sorry, I'm losing track of where I am. All right, next pack. Marion Hampton. Riley Leonard. There's Tez Johnson's base. Richard Hallman. Sunderic Powell. Cam Miller. And we got another one of these peak performers. Paxton Dunarant. I'll be honest, I watch a lot of college football. I've never even heard this guy's name. Who's he play? Samo? No wonder. Samo versus UT Martin. Wow. No wonder I've never heard of him. All right. Teteroa McMillan. I believe he was drafted by my Panthers, if I'm not mistaken. I think I pulled his rookie and the 2025 score set. Tyler Van Dyke. Evan Chisholm III. Jacob Zeno. There we go. Got the man. Cam Ward. University of Miami uniform. He was the first quarterback taken off the board. Cam Ward. That's actually the first Cam Ward I've pulled this year. So there we go. There we go. Cam Ward. So I got a Cam finally. Probably the worst Cam I could get, but oh well. We got Cam Ward nonetheless. All right, still got 4 packs to go. We still got 3 autos in play, so I guess Pat Mahomes is still on the board. Ollie Gordon III, he did get drafted. I'm not sure by who. I can't remember off the top of my head. Judkins, I believe, got drafted as well, for Ohio State. To Torben Millen, I got another one of him. Jamari Harris, Woody Marks, G. Scott Jr. All right. Of course, it's daggum Clemson Tiger. Peyton Page, defensive tackle. Nemesis. All right, for my Clemson buddies out there, if any one of you want a Peyton Page auto defensive tackle, hit me up. If you're watching, I'll probably just give you the daggum card. Does me no good. Otherwise, I'll probably just set it on fire. All right, so we'll slide you over. Throw them right there. All right, moving on. A Clemson Tiger. Why can't I get a Gamecock or something? Give me like Rocket Sanders or Nick Eamon-Warrior autograph. That's what we want right there. One of those two. All right, Jordan McLeod, quarterback. LaShawn Williams, Moose Muhammad again. There we go, Rocket Sanders, my boy. I just asked for Rocket Sanders, got a Rocket Sanders. Granted, I was asking for an autograph, which I obviously didn't get, but I got a Rocket Sanders. That'll be the second Rocket Sanders I've pulled. He might actually be the starter this year if he can stay healthy. I think he's got a good chance of starting. Let's put him right there next to Cam. Old Rocket, the Gamecock. Wish it was your auto, but obviously it wasn't. Carson Beck, next level. Drew Aller. Luther Burton III. Trasheen Holton. Antonio Brown. From Northern Illinois. Or Illinois, excuse me. My wife heard that. She'd be correcting me all day. There's no S on Illinois. Anyway, moving on. Cam Miller, quarterback. Drew Aller again. Jalen Noel again. Taylor Morin. Brew McCoy. Ashton Genty, I believe. And there's our other auto. Let's see who it is. Rivaldo Fairweather for Auburn. At least it's an SEC running back. Ashton Gentry. He did get drafted. I forgot by who. We'll hold on to him for sure. Oh, man. Looks like Pat Mahomes might not be in play. I don't know. We still got one auto to pull. Maybe he's in that last pack down there hiding. Who knows? So that will be our 4th auto. All right. Auto number 4. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Kobe Hudson, Luther Burden, Jordan McLeod, Tyler Huff, Deontay Fowling. And just real quick, I can't remember if I went through these or not. I'm laying cards everywhere. Oh, there we go. We didn't finish the pack. Marcus Carroll, KJ Jefferson, Cam Arnold. So that will be autograph number 5. So no Mahomes for us. That's autograph number 5. Linebacker for Florida State, I believe. Boston College. Yeah, look like their uniforms look so much alike, especially without the logos or anything on them. So there we go. There's all of our autos. Ollie Gordon III, Quentin Johnson, Woody Marks, Kevin Christian, Trey Harris. All right, last pack. I would say last pack magic, but we only get 5 autos per box, and you can already see the 5 autos on the table. Jimmy Horn Jr., Kobe Hudson, Luther Burden III, Blake Sharpton, Dante Trader Jr., and my cards are falling everywhere. Sage. All right. Deion Burks. Oh, here we go. There's a Quentin. Ooh, that's a nice parallel. Quentin Jackson's running back. Ole Miss versus LSU, 177 yards. I guess that LSU defense is pretty damn good, I'll be honest with you. So I like the parallel. We'll throw him in a sleeve. Once again, don't know how rare these are. Probably not worth anything. Maybe a buck. I don't know. Especially for an unlicensed product. Oh. There we go. Throw him in there. All right, we're almost done. Tyler Van Dyke. Antonio Brown. There we go. Northern Illinois. Kobe Bryant. He got drafted as well on cornerback. Andrew Armstrong and Kyle Williams. All right, so Sage 2025 Low Series Mega Box is exactly what I thought it would be. Pretty much hot garbage. However, we did get a Cam Ward, so I'm not going to complain about that. I'll throw him up here on the wall. I'm a state-of-the-art guys, Cam, because he is going to be starting in the NFL this year. Rocket Sanders, my Gamecock. And we pulled this Keyshawn Judkins, peak performer, if I can get him to sit down in there right. I guess parallel or whatever you call these. It looks cool anyway. All right. Our autos. Dante Trader Jr., AJ Henning, Peyton Page, boo, Clemson, Cam Arnold, linebacker, Boston College, and Rivaldo Fairweather, tight end, I believe, for Auburn. Please be Auburn. Yes, that's what I thought. All right. So that's what we got for today. 2025 Sage Low Series. Real quick, I got Ashton Gentry, Carson Beck, Tatora McMillan, Quinton Johnson, Ollie Gordon second, Tatora McMillan again, Tez Johnson, Dilly Gabriel, another Tez Johnson, peak performer, Jimmy Horn Jr., and Carson Beck. So anyway, that's all we got for the 2025 Sage Mega Box Low Series. I hope you liked it. For me, it was just kind of whatever. But, we had fun doing a rip. Anytime you can go and rip your own cards and have some fun doing it, we did. I don't know that it's worth the $43 I paid for, but, we were able to make a video and have some fun with it today. And I did get a Cam Ward. At the end of the day, I got a Cam Ward, right? I don't know if it's a rookie card. Don't know if it'll be any good, worth more than a buck or two, but we got us a Cam Ward. We can put him over here, so now we got Cam Ward. We can put him over here with, where's our boy at? I pulled it the other day. Shador. There we go. Cam and Shador. We'll put them together. All right. So anyway, thanks for hanging around. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, do all those cool things you're supposed to do to help us out. Hopefully you will. And we will see you on the flip side. Peace.